Alrighty. It has been a minute. Today I got something a little special. I've been working on something. Right now I'm going to make a to-do list because I started making another game. I know. I should probably finish a project before starting a new one, but I really wanted to try this. Look at that. Look at that. You know, make these little guys fight. I think I was going to work on the enemy tower because right now it's kind of just spawns those guys and that's it. But as you see, there is lots of different characters to choose from, so the enemy tower should be able to spawn all those characters. Look at them fighting. Get them. Yeah. So this is a tower defense, lane defense, tower defense. If you ever played the game Age of War from way back in the day, that's where I got this thought. And these are not my art assets, by the way. These are not my drawings. This is none of my stuff. I got this stuff off of Itch. PixelFrog released a new asset called Tiny Swords. You can get that on itch.io. That's what I'm using until I get my own assets. This is kind of just placeholder stuff. So, where to go with this? All right, so you know what I think we're going to do? I think we're going to make the archers shoot arrows. I think that'd be pretty cool. And then once we get the archers to do the shooting thing, we will add enemy archers and kind of create a second round or a second wave from the enemy tower. Like, they do spawn. Like, if you click all those buttons, they do spawn and they do walk. They just don't do anything other than that. So we'll have to figure that out. They add a round 2 for the enemy tower logic. Okay, it's all scaled properly. We have our animations. I haven't created an arrow yet, but we'll get there. We are gonna need an enemy detection. It'll be an area. And needs a collision shape. Now here's a good question. We could do it as a capsule. Want to have a decent range, right? Something like that. And we're going to want to connect body entered and body exit. Okay, what else did I have? We're probably going to want a timer. Reload timer. Probably going to want to connect the timeout. Let's go 4 seconds. 4 seconds? Nah, let's do 3. For now, I think that's all we're gonna need. Okay, this is what I have so far for that. What we're gonna do is actually look at my player pawn, because there is a lot. There is so much going on here. And we're also going to add the archer to the player unit global group. So let's give it some health. Maybe we'll make it a little bit, you know what? We'll make it weaker than the pawn unit. Nah, we'll make it stronger because we also have a lancer unit. We got pawn, lancer, heavy, and mage. So if pawn is 6, we'll go with 8. We definitely need a damage variable. Definitely enemies in range. It has an empty list. Attack power. We'll make that 4. All of these are subject to change. I might end up making them floats. Probably will make them floats at the end of it because hopefully I'll make like power-ups that you can unlock that give you a little boost in your attack or a little boost in the amount of health that you have, depending on how many you collect, you know? That's long game stuff though. Right now, I'm just trying to get a finished little demo, a single round, single map, so I can get some people playing it and tell me what they think. We have attack range, which our attack range is the entirety of the collision shape. Can attack. We need one of those. We need reference to the enemy unit, which is null right now. Of our enemy tower. We don't have a damage label or anything yet. On ready. Our reload timer equals reload timer. We're gonna move these up so that it's all kind of there. What else are we gonna need? We don't have the health HUD yet. We'll work on that after. The states. So right now we have idle, run, shoot. We're gonna make a hurt and a death eventually. So state dot hurt. Let's say it's handle hurt delta. Whoa. And death. Handle death. Delta. I always do that. Function handle hurt. Function handle death. Body is in group enemy unit. Enemies in range append body. If enemy unit equals null, enemy unit equals body. Current state is chase, which will do shoot. Because it'll only switch between running and shooting. If body is in group enemy unit, enemies in range dot append, excuse you, body. Okay, so if body equals enemy unit, wait, no, I'm reading from the wrong one. Enemy unit equals body and current state equals state dot shoot. Where are my help? Okay, so we need this because that deletes the enemies from the list. It checks if they're valid, and if they're not, it just gets rid of them. Where's the other helper functions that I got? So get valid enemy, get closest enemy. This is what we need. And put this at the top. Right here. Bar closest equals null. Closest closest distance, and so for enemy in enemies in range is instance valid enemy, if not continue. D equals global position distance 2 that? Okay, yeah. Enemy dot. If D is less than closest distance, closest equals enemy, so equals D, and then return closest class test. Okay, so now it will know when it should be or where that. Now it should know how close the fucking enemies are. And it will engage the closest one. We're also going to want this one because that's the validator. Get valid enemy for enemy in enemies in range. If is instance, where are you? Return enemy. Else return null. I'll go through and add comments after. Don't bug me about it. Separate them so I kind of get an idea where things are. Okay, so those are our two helper functions. So that's going to be like a weird mix between the handle chase and handle attack function, because we're not going to chase with the archer. The archer is going to stop once the enemy gets into its attack zone or within its range, and it'll start firing until it gets, you know, killed, or the enemies all die within its range, and then it'll start running again. If enemy unit equals null, or it's not it valid instance, if enemies in range size is greater than 0, that's gonna bug me. Yeah, so enemy unit equals get valid enemy current state equals state.run, and we'll do a return. Check for the distance of the enemies. So enemy unit set the velocity to 0. Oh my god, I had such a fucking long, boring day at work, man. I just started a new job, like, this is my 3rd week at this mill. And they just make, like, little things. It's nothing crazy fancy or anything, but it is so boring. And my back hurts. It's been like a year since I've done manual labor work. And let me tell you, man, a year is a long time to not do anything. Except for sit in this chair and program. This is where we're going to dick with this. Because this is going to be can attack equals true. So that's going to reset. So if can attack, Yeah. Or play the animation. Pretty sure I just... No, I called it shooting. That's what I called it. Shooting. We start the reload timer. And then we send our signal. Enemy units. Take damage. Attack power. Wow, cheap viewers. No way. And then we set can attack to false. So it stops attacking. That's a whole lot of stuff. That's a whole lot of chickens. All right. Go back over here. Let's test this theory, shall we? Will it do a thing? I think this was 4. Start walking, do the walking thing, walk, get in range, it's in range, why aren't you doing anything? Oh no.
3 hours later.
I wonder, you know what? I'm gonna throw out the Hail Mary and see what the fucking robot god says. Let's just give it my whole thing. Copy that. And what the fuck? Fuck, I did do that, didn't I? God damn it. God damn it. See, you know what? I don't want to fucking talk about that. But do the thing. Just do the fucking thing, please. Just please do the thing. Do the fucking thing. Just do the fucking thing. Just do it. Just detect. Stop. Yes. Yes. Fuck, I would have been stuck on that, reading both those scripts so many goddamn times over until finally I would have seen that one little mistake. Fuck me. Ooh. Just beautiful. Alright, now I'm going for a break. Because kill me now.